Okay, so you clicked on this video for a reason. And the main reason is because you're stuck at, let's say, 150, 75, 125 subscribers. One of the things that you'll rarely find, other than people telling you being organic, and even myself, keep posting, being consistent with it, making sure you're doing all of the things that you need to do to make quality content, keep doing those. But I'm gonna be real with you. I got to 300 subscribers in about 4 weeks. And let me show you exactly how I did that. It's very simple. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna over explain it. But really, I didn't go to a website. I didn't go buy subs. I didn't go buy viewers. You know, that's against YouTube's policy. This is probably gonna be really the most open and upfront video that I've done that I really haven't scripted, just because I felt it was super important for you guys as new content creators, as for myself, to really understand what it's going to take to actually build your page and actually get to those numbers, those 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. And I'm gonna show you exactly how I did it on my page. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet by any shape, form, or fashion. Prayerfully, I'll get there. As long as I keep doing the right things, I know it's going to happen for me. You see it countless times again. I see it on each individual pages. They all pop up on my feed because of the stuff that I'm watching. But this is what I made for you, for the small content creator, the just starting out, the 40s, the 50s, the older crowd who have not cracked the code like our younger generation has. But more importantly, want to really do this, want to contribute, and also build some residual income for retirement or for whatever that may be. So, y'all ready? I ain't gonna hold you too much longer. I used YouTube.
Bruh.
I know, I use YouTube. So if you go on your back screen, and I'll put it up, YouTube has a tab, promotions. And basically what you do is when you post your videos, they give you their own internal ability to, via Google AdSense, to promote your videos and put them in front of other people, put them in on their pages, in their browse features, and part of that advertising, so that you can get in front of the crowd that it believes that your content should be in front of. Now, I know there's going to be some people on this platform that's going to say, oh, you should do it organically. You know, if you don't do it that way, that's not the right way. Look, we are in a pool of hundreds of millions of pages. 86% of most YouTube videos get under 1,000 views. How are you going to stand out? Not just by your content. You can be making awesome content. You can be making great videos, but no one's seeing them, right? That's the truth of the matter. If it is within your budget, if it's within your means, find a way to purchase YouTube promotions. You can put it as low as $1 a day, $2 a day, or set a total amount that you want to spend on each individual video. Now, if you look at mine, and I'll put it up and I'll make sure I do, I'll cut it and show it, but every video that I've posted for the past 4 weeks, I've put in a max for me is $100 ad spend. And when you do that, it'll show you how many impressions that you'll get based on the money that you spend, but also it'll tell you what the expected subscriber count would be off of that YouTube promotions. Now, if I had not done this, it would have taken forever. Not that to say it wouldn't have happened, but it would have taken forever. There's nothing wrong with investing in yourself, paying for promotions to get your stuff out there. If you think about it, when new artists came along and they wanted to get their music out there, the easiest way to do it was to what? Pay a promoter, do a show, get a distribution deal, get signed to a record deal so they can get their music out to the masses. Payola, all that other stuff. The same way that anybody else wants to get their information out there, they gotta advertise it. You have to advertise yourself. Just because you're there doesn't mean people are gonna see you.
What?
It's the same thing as a mom and pop shop that just started here in your local, local shopping center. Unless people know about it, unless they advertise, no one's gonna come in the doors. And YouTube is the same way. And look, you don't have to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you got hundreds of thousands of dollars, great. I don't have thousands of dollars to spend. I'm a married man with 4 kids. I can barely spend hundreds. But what I do know is whatever I can put towards it, I'm going to put towards it to help my channel grow, to help get these messages out there, because for me, it's important that you hear these things, because you can hear from everybody else. I feel like I give you something a little bit different that relates to you, and which is why I do it. Now, do what makes you feel happy. Invest how much ever you feel like is adequate. A lot of YouTubers do this, use promotions and use different vehicles to get them in front of other people, but don't really say it all the time, or don't really talk about it. I decided to do this video because I was watching the doctor who decided to start YouTube as a retirement income, and he talked about how painful it was growing organically and trying to get views on his page. And he said, you know what? He clicked on the promotions tab, spent $2 a day, and it took him 9 months because what he was giving, his information was valuable, but people weren't seeing it. And he had to take that extra step so that people could see it, and then it caught on from there. Nobody's going to get mad at how you get there from the beginning, as long as you're doing it ethically and morally, and it's stuff that you are passionate about. It's about getting your name and your voice out there so that you can be heard. And that's the purpose of this project. And that's the purpose of this platform. You want to make sure you're giving quality content information to the people that need it the most. And if they don't see you, they don't get it. Right? All right. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I'm going to cut it and chop it, and we'll see what happens. But look, it's okay to pay for promotions. You don't have to use YouTube promotions. I used it because it was right there. It was simple. I watched other videos explain it, and I felt comfortable with spending my money. I got excited with the results because it did some great stuff. Now, what you'll see too is in the back screen, my first video, I did it. And I didn't set a whole bunch of parameters. I got a bunch of views, but it was all views under 17 seconds. It was like a bot farm. Like they sent it all the way to like India or something. And once they figured out that I didn't speak their language, they went to another way. They clicked right off. It looked great on views. It looks awesome, that first one on my page, but it didn't work. It got me a lot of views, but it didn't get me, I didn't gain any ground from it, okay? And it just skewed all of the metrics that I had. Now, I went back, did it again for my next video. It worked out a little bit better. I made sure I picked the US, got a little more ground. Did the next thing for the next video, and so on and so on. Different videos are gonna have different results, mainly because of the content that's provided, but also the audience that it's put in front of. So look, should you do it? Yes. If it's within your wheelhouse to do it, yes. Is it a shortcut? No. It's not gonna fix your content. It's not gonna fix the quality of what you're saying or what you're giving to people. It's only going to help people find it better. And that's what advertising is all about. So look, use this information to however you see fit. I do encourage some form of advertising, some form of promoting, because you are worthy of your voice being heard. And so invest in yourself so that people can see it. So I've got other videos that talk about the algorithm and shorts hacks. Make sure you go watch those and support. I love you. Thank you. God bless.